All right, what's going on all my new, current, and future rideshare drivers and passengers out there? Welcome to the channel. Before I get started, if you enjoy the content, first time here, show appreciation, smack that subscribe button, click that little bell icon so you know when I come out with new videos. Now, today, we are going to do the call-ins. I want to know what real drivers out there are feeling about all this, okay? You guys have heard me talk the last 2 days about it all. We know what's all going on. Everyone's got their own opinions about this, if they're happy about it, if they're not happy about it, okay? So we're going to have a call-in. We're going to try to keep it to 2 minutes max for each person so that way we can get as many people in as possible, many different opinions and ideas of what could possibly happen. You know what I'm saying? We're just going to try to make this as friendly as possible, guys, okay? And I wanted to also talk about what I couldn't in my last live stream earlier, where it said Uber argues about its drivers aren't core to its business. We are Uber and Lyft. Everybody knows that, guys. Everybody knows. Without us, they wouldn't have never existed, guys. Never, ever, hands down. So the fact that they won't reclassify people as employees, if that was how it would go down, is pretty messed up to say. And that's pretty ballsy. And in what I think that dude that said all this stuff, he needs to get deactivated or fired or whatever you want to call it. So, let's go ahead and, like I said, I'm opening the phone lines. The phone line is on the hat. Everyone that hates the hat, guess what? Now you have to look at it if you want to call in, okay? Let's keep everything civil. Let's try not to cuss so much. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure a lot of drivers can be able to see this. So, if you're watching right now, guys, share it because things are about to go down. So, I open up the call lines on the Gig mobile phone. The number's on the hat, 646-750-0982. If anybody else, it's in the description as well, guys. So, let's see what real drivers think about what's going on. Can't see the phone number. It's on the hat, and it's in the description below. Right there. Whatever it's, is it coming in backwards or something? Tony West is the guy who stated the drivers weren't the core of Uber. Yeah, Tony West, he needs to go back to the West Side because he is lost. He's smoking some good. How does he think he got that salary he's getting paid right now? Off the back of drivers. Bottom line. So, call in, guys. Mods, if you could, some of my mods that are in here, copy and paste the phone number for when people are supposed to call live in the comments below, or in the comments right now. There you go. Thank you, Dark Road Run. What's going on? Make sure you guys check out Dark's channel too. So let's see. Let's get some call-ins. Let's see what people are thinking about this. Are you for, or I have the questions, or at least a couple. Are you for or against AB5? You want to become an employee or stay independent contractor? Not the number to call in, and why? I want to know why. I put on Not Disturb. I think you've covered everything. It just something still happens. Hopefully now they cannot call my normal phone. Call the Gig mobile phone, guys. The other phone. I have it on the hat, and it's in the comments below, and it says, call this number live. See, we've already lost a lot of people because people were calling my normal phone, and for some reason, Do Not Disturb was not working. Can you guys still see me? Am I back here, guys? Long Job Tom in Jacksonville, Florida. Stop calling that number. Why the hell does Do Not Disturb not working? Call the other number. You see this? 646. It is not the 757. And I don't know why Do Not Disturb's not working. That's really pissing me off right there. Anyways, let's get back to it, guys. Come on. What's going on, Uberman Tampa? For some reason, Do Not Disturb isn't working. Somehow people are still able to call in on my normal phone when they shouldn't be. For all of the options. I did, JP. That's what I was just doing. I was clicking it, and I don't know why it wasn't still working. It worked before. It's not working now. I don't know. But come on, guys. Call in on the other number. Dark Road Run. Plug it in the comments. Right now, in the comments, it's going to pop up. This number right here is the number to call for me to answer so we can all talk. 646-750-0982. Okay? The other one is not. Don't call the 757. Call the other one. If it doesn't work. Oh, it works. I got the gig mobile phone right here in my hand. Call it up, people. I'm not stressing. I'm good. I'm just mad when people try to call the other line and mess up the stream. Is it not working? I haven't used it in a while. It should be working. It says I got connection. It says I'm working. People have been calling me today on it. There we go. Here we go. We're going to take our first caller. Oh, they hung up. They called in and hung up at the same time. Oh, this is funny. Someone just called me on the other phone, on the gig mobile phone like you're supposed to. I clicked answer and they hung up. I don't know. Whoever called it hung up. I clicked accept. Call again. Call the number on the thing. I don't know why it's running the... This one I've never messed with, so I shouldn't be doing any of that. Phone. Someone called me from Bothwell, I think Washington. Call in. Let's see. I'm a driver here in California. That's what's up. Give me a call. Call in 646-750-0982. Oh. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know, where I live, connection just sucks, guys. I apologize for that. Not much I can do. And I don't know why this other phone isn't working. What's going on, Bam? Bam, try to call the number, Bam. Try to call the number, see if this damn thing's working. For some people are saying it's not working. Yeah, I don't know what number it is. They gave it to me when they gave me the phone. 65 spam likely calls. No, those haven't called in a couple days, surprisingly. I'm picking up. Oh, you're picking up. Okay. No, it's not working. Why isn't it working? 646-750-0982. Call it. Somebody call it. There you go. It's coming through. See? It's working. Obviously, somebody got through. What's going on? You're live. Who we talking to?
Oh, this is Jay Pavilion.
Hey, what's going on, JPC? I don't get why people are saying it's not working. I think people are trying to call... They're trying to call the 757 number, and that means finally my Do Not Disturb is working and making them go to voicemail.
It's 0985. The last four digits are 0985.
Isn't that what my hat says?
0985.
0985.
I think so, yeah. It should say that, yeah.
I don't get it. 646-750. Are you guys calling the right number, though? I don't know if they're calling the right number.
0985. The last four digits are 0985.
Yep, 750. Oh, called it 0989. Oh, the hat. Oh, I put it wrong on the hat. Ah!
Oh, my God, Dustin.
Jesus. Oh, man.
That deserves a Smackovich.
That deserves a Smackovich. 0985. Oh, damn it. Now I feel bad. And I can't do nothing with the hat because the phone that controls it is the phone I stream on. So that sucks. I'm so sorry, guys. That is my fault. My bad. I just turned the damn thing off. Oh, so here, well, I got you on the phone though, bro. Even though we're 9 minutes deep now into all this. So, what do you think? What do you think about AB5?
Honestly, they should just let it go. They should just let it, do its thing. You know what I'm saying? Like they should, they should they should just let it pass, and let's see what Uber does. Or they're probably gonna pull off on the market.
And I can agree with that. That is definitely a possibility, I would like to think. What do you think about Uber saying that we are not the core of their company?
Oh, man. I mean, it really just makes me sad. It's like, really? You don't care about us? Like, do you really think, you could work this company without us? Like, really, Dara? Like, do you really think about that about us? Like, makes me sad. I don't know. I mean, for me, it makes me sad. It makes me feel like I'm worth nothing. You know, like it makes me feel like, well, why am I even doing this? You know, I mean, I'm doing this kind of full time, but I mean, no, you should at least appreciate us. I mean, that's kind of what the whole driver support thing is all about, right? You know, I mean, you gotta support us.
I agree. I totally agree. And I just wanted to make sure I get everyone else's perspective on this, because some people, they are for AB5, some people are against it. Do you think that Uber and Lyft will come to some kind of agreement before this actually gets signed? Because right now it's not signed, so it's not set in stone yet.
No, I think they're going to fight it tooth and nail. I think they're going to go to the courts. They're going to try to fight this and say they're a technology company, not a transportation company. And so that way they can, like, avoid doing the AB5 bill, because they don't want to be classified as, like, a, you know, transportation company. They want to be, like, a technology company. So,
Daddy.
I mean...
What?
I really need to go to the bathroom. Lainey's
All
already
right,
in the bathroom.
go.
She needs
All
you
right,
to
well,
wipe
then
her.
you got to go back. Go back.
All right. Love you.
the comments on the stream.
Yeah, I know, right? This stream has just been gone bad from the beginning. Can't believe I put in the damn wrong thing. But yeah, some people think it's a political agenda. What do you agree with that?
No, I just think, like, what Uber and Lyft need to do is they need to do the 80-20 split. They need to just do that so they can get rid of the AB5 bill, stop it in its tracks, and just stop passing that bill. If they could do the 80-20 split, that'd be perfect for us all drivers. I mean, I'm here making only 60 cents a mile in Chicago, and I mean, if Uber doesn't want to follow up with it, they don't want to, like, you know, be considered employees, you know, for their drivers. I mean, they're just going to fight it tooth and nail. So, I mean, I think it's kind of a political debate, I would say, kind of, because they're going to try to fight it with California.
I agree.
But that's my take on it, honestly. Yeah.
Well, that's what's up, man. Thank you for calling in. Sorry we had so many confusions. Thanks for letting me know that I was an idiot and put the wrong number in.
Someone continue watching your stream. All right. Have a nice day.
All right, man. Here we go. Now I got the Jacksonville, Florida coming. All right, bro. Be safe. What's going on, Jacksonville, Florida? Who we got right here? Who we talking to?
What's up, Dustin?
What's up? Who's this?
Hey, this is Hakeem.
How you doing, man? What you think about all this?
Dude, listen, I live obviously in DC in Jacksonville, right? I don't think Uber really cares about what the drivers think. The reason is because they're losing so much money, Dustin. As you know, you talked about it a million times. They lost $5.2 billion last quarter. They're just trying to make up that money that they lost, and they don't care what we have to say, that the drivers have to say. So they're just trying to make the money back up, all the money they are losing to their shareholders. So that's what I personally think, that they just don't care what we think. And they're just trying to do whatever they can. I think they're going to give us maybe extra 4 or 5 cents, hoping to shut us up, but that's not going to shut us up. Me, personally, here in Jacksonville, dude.
Rates suck down there. I know.
Dude, I put 89,000 miles on my car in 2 years, bro.
Whew. That's a lot of miles right there, bro.
If I crash my car right now, if I get in an accident, I'm upside down $8,000. I owe $8,000 more on my Hyundai right now.
Man.
I am screwed if I crash my car. So my point is, they don't give a rat's ass what we think, man. Like at the airport, you know what they're doing? I don't know if you noticed it right now in Jacksonville. They charge, like, if I pick up a customer at the airport right now, they charge me extra $1.25 to pick up that customer. They just started doing that in Jacksonville.
Yeah, I think the airport started having to collect their money when drivers are going to pick up. And of course, and I agree with you, they definitely are not caring what we think, especially when you see this article that says we're not core to their business. And even if people wanted to be employees, they're never going to classify them as that.
I think that's BS, because they're going to lose so many good drivers. I've been doing this for so long right now, man. I've been going on 3 years now, man. I have, like, if I don't, like, a lot of people, you know how people are. They're like, I'm going to tip you on the app. They never do.
The number one line.
I had a lady and her husband. The good thing they were military. They threw up in my car the other night, okay? And Uber, you know what Uber gave me? Because you can't go to a gas station to get a wash at 2 o'clock in the morning, right? You know what they gave me? They gave me $25, bro. $25.
That sucks.
And she threw up all over my car, brother.
Yeah, the whole thing where they changed it now with the whole you have to have an actual receipt is just insane.
How am I going to get a receipt at 2 o'clock in the morning in Jacksonville, Florida, brother? You know what I mean? I can't go to a car spot and get it done. It's just BS. They don't give a rat's behind where we have to stay and what we do. And I think they're going to lose so many drivers, man. And they're going to go...
I don't doubt it.
Every day.
And I wanted to make sure, I know people listened to me before when I was saying that I don't think we deserve to get paid like $30-$40 an hour, like a minimum wage, that is, because this isn't a high skilled, you don't have to have any skill really to do any of this. It's not like a labor thing. And then people were saying about truckers.
Dude,
I wanted to make sure people knew I wasn't talking about truckers.
My wife to do this.
Oh no, I do agree. We do risk our lives every day when we leave our houses and jump in them vehicles. We definitely are.
Do you remember that guy that picked up that young girl at Walmart and she killed him?
Oh God.
Do you remember that? Like,
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, this is sad. We're risking our lives every day, and we get killed every day in car accidents and everything. They don't care about us, brother. We need to stand up to this BS and get our money, because they're gonna keep screwing us over. And I hope they lose some more money, because I'm tired of their BS. They're putting us through this right now.
And all this money they spent on all this other crap they could have been given to drivers and making us happy.
How do you lose $5 billion if you're a big ass company like that? How the hell do you lose $5 billion? If they lost $1 million, I can understand, right? How do you lose $5.2 billion?
They misplaced it.
In 1 quarter. That's impossible to do, brother.
It got lost in the transfer of files. That's the only thing.
I don't know, man. I'm just glad.
Or they lost it into somebody's pocket. That's what I think. Isn't
Zara getting paid like $100 million?
Like
a year
more.
or something like that?
It's insane. It's insane amount of money that all the execs are getting
paid. But they
paid.
just laid off 400 people yesterday, or a couple of days ago. Again, 400 people.
Yep.
Come on, man.
It's definitely crazy. And I need to cover that story too.
That's going in his pocket, by the way.
Oh, yeah, you know it is. But thanks for calling in, bro. Let me go ahead and
so much, man.
Let's get some more people in here. Thanks for calling, man. Be safe. Oh, and it hung up. It's how we see the delay of payment up. Okay, here we go. Got someone from... What's going on? Who we talking to?
Hey, this is Vivian in California. I am livid because what nobody is hearing about this AB5 bill is that it's retroactive. So does that mean that we're going to, if we haven't owed taxes, they're going to change tax codes and we're going to pay back taxes, pay back union dues? I'm not happy with any of this. And honestly, no disrespect to the last caller, but I don't care what Uber thinks about me. I care about my money. That's at the end of the day. I'm a single mom. I don't have a real job. I do this part-time. And I told Bam Bam and Gio before, I make like $800 or $1,000 a week part-time in Cali, in Sacramento.
Damn, that's nice. That's nice at least. But I know the cost of living there is way high. So even in hearing those numbers, I know that's still not, a lot. But
Sacramento is so wannabe San Francisco. It's cheap here, trust.
Oh, okay. But I didn't know about that whole retroactive thing. I mean, if all of a sudden you owe like 30 grand in taxes, I mean, who the heck's just going to pop that out? You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody has that kind of money.
Well, not only that, but these people don't realize, half of the drivers that want this, I'm not trying to say anything bad about anyone, but to prove a point, I went out, I left the app on, I went ahead and did a Geo and a Bam Bam. I did 300 in Sacramento on a Sunday.
Nice.
A slow Sunday.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
There's no excuse for these drivers complaining about we need more money. Turn your app on, leave it on. Like, who cares what Uber thinks about us? I care about me at the end of the day. This is not a game.
Oh, no, I agree. This is people's livelihoods we're talking about here. And that's why I'm glad that you're in California. And what do you think about, you think they're going to come to the table and try to negotiate something else still? Or they're going to just try to find loopholes if this does pass?
Honestly, I think they're biding their time and looking for any kind of loophole possible. I don't think January 1st, if Uber has not given in, I'm still going to drive with them. As soon as the state, you know what? I'm so mad. I've made other arrangements just in case. Because
Which
the
is
state's not
very
gonna rip
smart. I'm so glad you said that. Because everybody
Well,
needs to be
because
having backup plans right now.
the state's not going to rip the carpet out from underneath me. Okay, they're still, as far as I'm concerned, this is like a smash and grab. They didn't care about anyone until Uber and Lyft went public, and all of a sudden they've got deep pockets. Well, they've never asked the drivers, the state, what we thought about this. They just want the money. So that's what that's all about. And what's happening in Southern California right now is that they have implemented their own rideshare with a rideshare company in New York called Via. So they're trying to get rid of Uber any way they can. But I don't think, as far as January 1st is concerned, I think Uber's going to fight this tooth and nail. And as long as Uber's on the table saying that we're independent contractors, I'm going to keep on driving. I'm going to collect that money, drive by the Capitol, and flash it at them.
That's what's up right there. And because as far as I know, a lot of drivers are part-time, like you said, and don't want to be considered employees. And a lot of drivers also want the simple fact of a lot of people do want more money per hour at least. But I think the benefits thing.
Per hour, Dustin, if you think about it, that more money per hour that everybody's talking about is to pay our additional expenses of new taxes and union dues. There's no extra money involved, and the minimum wage in California is $12 an hour, and Sacramento doesn't even pay a living wage, which is why I do Uber. I have a degree. I refuse to work because they refuse to pay. And, they're not going to get, I'm so mad. I am going to make a genuine effort to never have a normal job again in the state of California after this Uber thing, because you're not going to take anything from me, and you're not going to tell me what to do in my car. You can pay for the balance on this car, and I might do what you want for, a few hours a day. That's it. Other than that, I'm independent. I'm wearing the T-shirt right now that says I'm independent. I was at that rally.
That's what's up. That's what's up right there. So you know that there was other people there that were paid to actually go and stuff. So
that's not even true, Dustin. I was one of them, and the way that went down, we were asked to go, and then 2 weeks later, they asked for a confirmation that we would be there. A few days after that, we got a call and said, you know what, guys, we're going to have free food, and we're going to pay for your parking. And that was it. That was how it went down. We didn't get paid to go.
Oh.
And any Uber that you go to, when they ask your opinion on something, come out to corporate. We'd like to hear, what your thoughts are about driving in Sacramento. They always offer free breakfast, lunch, and parking. It's always like that.
Oh, that's good to know. Like learn something new every day. But thank you for calling in. I'm gonna go ahead and have to cut this one short. We've been over 5 minutes.
Exactly. All right. Have a good one.
Hey, you be safe out there. And yes, guys, this is live. And guys, come on, don't put Rideshare Hub in timeout. He's okay. All right. He might have put it if you type too many times in a row, it will automatically put you in timeout. So let's not put people in timeout unless they're really trolling and saying bad stuff that shouldn't be going down. All right, guys. So it'll be all right. I'm sorry, but if you're driving later on with 33 cents a mile and 10 cents a minute, that's on you. Yeah, I would never recommend anybody drive lower than the 58 cents, guys. I'm telling you. Let's get some thumbs up in here. I got 126 watching, 19 thumbs up. Come on, guys. I knew you guys would be enjoying this. I'm doing this for y'all. We're trying to get everyone's different opinions on this so we can be in there. No, I saw that he was typing. He said a couple things, but it automatically puts you in timeout if you type too much in a row. So that's okay. And he wasn't saying nothing bad. I was reading. I was reading at the same time as I'm listening. But yeah, so far we got another Colorado person calling in now. At least I think that's Colorado. What's going on? You were live. Who are we talking to? Hello? Hello? Oh, it's really... Oh, there we go. What's going on? Who's this?
Hey, this is Charlie.
What's going on, Charlie?
I usually drive in Nashville, but I then relocated to Michigan, where the rates have relatively stayed the same since they started here. Because I just can't drive in that Nashville market for Lyft at 39 cents a mile.
Oh, yeah. I don't blame you there. Nobody should be driving for 39 cents a mile. What you think about this whole AB5 thing?
I hope it doesn't affect the rest of us because I really like working for myself, you know? I like having the freedom to stop and do something like this when I want to, you know? Or, you know, if I have something going on with the family, I can just stop what I'm doing and, you know, go take care of business. I don't like being tied down to a job and being told where I have to be and when I have to be there.
I totally agree with you there, and I think 90 to 95% of drivers out there would definitely agree with that. And as I said, right now with the AB5, we actually don't know what's going to go down totally. But then after seeing this other article about even if somehow it went down, that Uber would never agree to the terms and says that we aren't the core to their business. What do you think about that? Do you agree that we aren't the core, or do you think they're just smoking that good because they're on something?
Yeah, they're smoking that good out there in California. It's not that good here in Michigan. But, yeah, they're
but
smoking
did you
really
know?
good.
But did you know that now Uber headquarters, they moved from California. They are now in Dallas, Texas. So they're not even there anymore.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, because California's making life hell for them, you know. And like the last lady said, if you're really putting your effort into it and you're doing your research and you're watching channels like Dustin is driving and you're making the most out of your time out there, you're making a good daily wage that some Burger King workers would give their left tit to have.
And I agree with that. People need to know, they need to go out and hustle. I do wish the rates themselves were raised a little bit more from all the drops, because as we can see from New York City, riders will still pay and Uber can still pay the drivers more as they have to right now going down in New York City. So
absolutely. I try to make my riders aware of what's going on for us drivers and stuff. And, you know, they're always saying, you know, we're willing to pay a few cents more, but, you know, not if Uber's not going to give it to you. We're willing to tip, but, you know, we're afraid Uber's not giving it to you. I was like, well, I know for a fact Uber does. Lyft, I don't know. I said some weeks my tips are really, really good, and then some weeks it's like, dang, how did, like, nobody tip me this week?
yeah, I feel you there. There is, and with all the other things going down with like Grubhub and DoorDash, with them getting caught stealing tips and everything, it wouldn't surprise me at all if something like this shady practices are going down here too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, and the amount of money that they can get, you know, per day, say that they just screw, you know, every driver out of, you know, one ride a day or even a half a ride a day. That's a lot of money.
Yes, it is. It is a ton of money. And if they stop paying Dara so much money, maybe they'd have a little bit more to go around to the rest of us. But I appreciate you calling in here. Let me go ahead. I appreciate you calling in. I hope you stay safe out there.
Keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm listening, and anybody else who wants to listen can make a good living at this. You just have to be willing to put in the work and learn the business, and that's it.
Exactly. I totally agree. Thank you again for calling in. I appreciate it. Make sure you stay safe out there.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, guys, see? That's what I'm talking about right there. You can still go out there and make a living about this, and people are agreeing. I mean, we are the core to Uber and Lyft, guys. We really are. And AB5, since we all don't really know exactly what's going to go down with it, the emotions are mixed. People are having mixed emotions. Gary keeps saying, I don't need to debate. If you want to call Gary, people are posting the number, man. Call in. Stop texting it and call it. All right, here we go. We got another one. What's going on? You are live. Who's this? Who are we talking to? Please turn the TV down.
Yeah, my fault, Dustin. This is the Phillies ace in your chat.
What's going on, Philly? Go Birds.
What's up, buddy? Yeah. I'm like you. I don't even care about the 85. I just want to see what happens so we can make our better adjustments to ourselves. So I don't do rideshare. I do the delivery part of it. Do you think that, do you know anything about the, if Uber's going to be rolling out the transparency for the deliveries? Is that going to be for both rideshare and for deliveries, or are they just blowing smoke, or is there only going to be rolling out slowly, or is it going to be?
I think it's going to be. It's going to be for deliveries only, I believe. I have to still do a little bit more research on it, and I do need to make a video on this as well. But
Right.
but yeah, I think it's going to be for deliveries only. And also with that, I think they're going to redo the pay structure again, which does not sound very good.
Right. Yeah, but I just wanted to touch base with you and fly Eagles fly, man, and I hope everything works out for you guys. Like I said, you're the man. That's why I watch your channel, even though I don't rideshare, because I'd rather do deliveries. It's less just, like you said, you have to be smart and be smart what you do and have common sense. So
Exactly,
I respect what you're
man.
doing. Fly Eagles fly, my friend.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Go Birds.
Well, man.
All right, late. All right, let's see. We got another one. Let's see. You are live. Who are we talking to?
Yes, Mr. Dustin, this is Chad. How you doing today, brother?
How you doing, man? How you doing? What you think about all this?
So I'm in Georgia right now, in Atlanta, Georgia, and it's about 60 cents a mile where I'm at. So I guess it didn't change.
For
Atlanta
Uber or
might be a
Lyft?
bigger market.
For which one?
Go ahead.
Uber or Lyft?
For Lyft. Oh, sorry, Lyft.
Okay, yeah. From what I understand, it hasn't hit all the markets yet. They put it out in a bunch of test markets, as they're calling it. But sad to say, it's most likely going to be going to all markets eventually. Or maybe they're going to wise up, because this has definitely been in the spotlight. It finally got in the news. So we're going to, just like everything else, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. But what do you think about the AB5?
Yeah, the AB5 bill is not good. And it's not good because I just watched, I don't know if you know who Kimberly, the CEO.
The CEO drive her? Yep, I know her. She's an awesome channel as well.
She already busted this wide open and said that, I mean, she used to work in government and do, financing and different, and giving money to different departments. And it's like, yeah, you might make $21 an hour, but at what cost? Are they going to give you the hours that you want?
Exactly.
They can still fire you at any time they want. So they can still lay you off.
And from my understanding, this bill doesn't automatically guarantee that you get benefits or anything either. And because no job has to offer benefits, you know what I'm saying? And if you're only part-time and they cut your hours or only make it so you can work a certain hours, you're never going to get to full-time to be able to collect on any so-called benefits.
Thank you.
And what do you think about this article, man, that came out today, or I guess yesterday, about us not being the core to Uber and Lyft? Well, I guess this was technically directed at Uber. But it says...
It's bull jive. That's what it is.
Exactly. Because there's no way in any universe or reality that we are not the core to their business. And if somehow this did pass, that they would still not make drivers employees. I think, honestly, if it does pass there, they should give drivers the option. If you want to be an employee, you have to follow these set of rules. If you want to stay an independent contractor and keep doing what you're doing, you get to follow these set of rules. That's what I like to think.
But my thing is, I think they only said that because that Uber and Lyft. I don't know if Lyft is doing it, but Uber is doing the self-driving cars. That's what they're trying to say.
Oh, yeah, in the end, we're supposed to all get replaced. We all know that. In the end, we will not be here. There will be no more human drivers.
But that's not coming within another 20 years because someone already died from the self-driving thing. So, good.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I don't think it's any time in the near future. So pretty much Uber and Lyft have to last and live long enough to get there. And saying crap like we're not the core business, I bet you if tomorrow no drivers turned on the app to drive, they would see how much of not the core we really are.
Thank you.
That's how I feel on that. And I wish somehow I could get enough drivers to do that. I mean, but you'd have to have the entire U.S. not log on tomorrow on Friday, one of the biggest days, and that would hit them in the pocket. As soon as they realize, oh, we're not the core? Really? Here, how about this? What's that saying? Hold my beer. Watch me not turn this app on.
But yes, Dustin, keep doing what you're doing, and I want to thank you personally for always talking about the dash cam. I actually got the Van 2 dash cam from your page.
I'm glad it didn't fry on you yet. Sadly, I found out they fry in the sun, but I was down in Florida. So they were frying in the sun if you left them in the hot car too long.
Wow.
So hopefully you're yeah. So if you're not using it or anything or not driving that day, man, please make sure you take it out, because that's why now I actually got a cheaper one that I think is actually better for the night vision, especially, and I put that in the description now too. And it's the Blue Sky C, which I'm also going to be doing a giveaway at the end of this month for the patrons and for all the subscribers. So, but yeah, I just want.
Thank you for.
Go ahead.
Thank you for letting me talk. It was good talking with you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, man. And you stay safe out there and keep getting that money. You know what I'm saying? And have that dash cam, baby.
Thank you, brother.
All right, late. All right, we got another one. Let's see. You are live. Who are we talking to? Hello?
We got another one.
Hello? Can you turn the can you turn me down on the TV? Someone called the wrong number. Hello? Oh man, who's this?
This is CJ Stevens.
What's going on, man?
Out of Midland, Michigan.
What you think about all this?
Guy that calls his
Stop calling the 757, people. Stop it. Oh, I don't know why Do Not Disturb's not working for me. So
I don't know either, bud.
what do you think about all this, man?
I just think it's absolutely retarded. I like to be an independent driver or independent contractor because I drive a record for a living. Without this, I could not do another job. I got too many hours in my regular job to do this, to become an employee.
I hear that, man. I totally agree that nobody wants to be an employee as far as I know. Nobody at all. And I don't think the people that want to be employees really know exactly what that might entail, because right now Uber and Lyft control everything and kind of treat us like employees. But if they actually become employees, I think things are going way worse to me. That's how I feel.
Yep, that's the way I feel about it too.
And what do you think about this article?
That's the way I feel about it too.
And what do you think about this article, man, that says we are not the core to their business?
Well, without us, what you got?
Exactly. I mean, they can have all the riders in the world, but if no drivers are out there, they're screwed.
That's just like the business I work in. You know, I pick up a lot of people on top of, you know, I drive a record for a living. And, you know, without us, what do they got? They got nothing.
Yep, there ain't no roadside assistance if no one's coming out there to assist you.
Right. And I know a lot of people, you know, they come at me saying that, you know, I'm rude and everything else, but, you know, after a while of doing it, you kind of start disliking stupid people.
Yeah, definitely, because when they play stupid games, they're going to win stupid prizes.
Exactly. I've learned a lot from you. I watch a lot of you. I watch a lot of CEO, the girl, and everybody else, and I've learned a lot from you guys. Appreciate you guys being online. I wouldn't learn that much, you know.
Well, I appreciate you watching, man, and I'm sure all the other people do as well.
All right, man. Have a nice day.
All right, man. You be safe, bro.
Yeah, you too.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Woof. Let me take a second here to talk to the chat. Yes, the Blue Sky C is the dash cam, guys. In the description below. I have it in the description, guys, so make sure you check it out, okay? That is the dash cam I'm going to be giving away and what I'm suggesting to drivers out there. I think it has better night vision than the Van True. What is the core of business? The core of business is to make money. But in this case, it's the drivers, guys. It is the drivers. And thank you so much, Dark Road Run and Retro Cutie. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that super chat. Retro said, we're not the core, haha, fine. We all log off for a month and see what they say. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, guys. If we are not the core, then what is? Who is? Who's the court? Sure as hell ain't Dara. You know what I'm saying? It sure as hell ain't Travis. What are they doing? Nothing besides collecting. Rideshare. Dustin, what will you do for a $100 super chat? I don't know. Let's see the $100. There's too many people that will work for nothing, Dustin. People will work for chicken feed. Come on, man. Yeah, some people will. Some people need these gigs. As you know, we've had a couple people call in already and say that. Get Rideshare Guy. Can you bust a kickflip, bro? Huh? Hey, I wish Rideshare Guy, Professor, I wish some of my other YouTubers out there would call in. That would be great. I thought Dave might, but I think he left when we were having technical difficulties the first 9 minutes. Just joining. Who's on the phone? Well, I don't know who was at that time. I'm having everybody call in. Anybody can call in at all. If we could, let's go ahead and get the number to post again. One of my mods, please post the number back into the chat so people can call again. Oh, we got another one from California. What's going on? You were live. Who's this? Hello? Hola. Call ended. Okay. Hello, you are live. Who's this?
Dustin.
Hey, what's going on? Who's this?
Hey, it's Gary. I was going to give you a call.
What's going on, Gary?
You understand that? This is Gary. You don't understand this AB5.
I don't think anybody really does, honestly. But what's your thoughts on it?
Uber cannot afford to have 2 million drivers as employees nationwide.
I agree with that.
Or in the whole world?
Probably less than 1 million?
600,000. So if
Yep.
Amazon can only handle 600,000. So if
Yep.
Amazon can only handle 600,000 employees, how in the hell is Derek Kay going to manage 2 million employees?
I mean, that is a good question. So do you think that if AB5 passes, that Uber and Lyft will pull out of California?
If AB5 passed nationwide, Uber would be out of business. Who would manage all these people? And if somebody got killed in the car, who would be responsible? Uber would. Somebody got killed in the car, who would be responsible? Uber would be responsible.
Well, we would hope they would be. I don't know. People have already had that go down and they weren't held responsible. But I guess it's because
they're independent contractors.
Exactly, that's what I was going to say.
The independent contractor is great for Uber. The thing you got to realize is you don't want to end up as an employee. I agree with that part of what you're saying. But AB5 is the negotiating tool that the drivers need to use to get the deal back to the way it was in the beginning.
I agree.
Because Uber cannot afford to have the people as employees. So to say it's impossible to end up as an employee because Uber can't manage 2 million people across the country.
And I agree with that. I don't see how they could feasibly do that, especially with them already losing billions of dollars on
when they say they're going to put people on shifts and they're going to tell you when to who would be the person at Uber that would make that schedule? I mean, can you imagine how complicated that would be for them?
That would be hilarious. That's why I said I know if somehow, some way they became employees, then there's going to be stipulations to everything they're going to have.
But here's what you don't get, Dustin. It's never, ever, ever going to happen because it will put Uber out of business. It won't be. They won't be able to do it. So you've got this is where the professors got it right. You got all the cards in your hands.
But does that mean they're going to listen to us, though?
They're going to have no choice or they're going to go out of business. You cannot manage that many people in such a complicated work environment where you're responsible for everything that goes on in the car because there's no more independent contractor status. What I'm saying is Uber is screwed with AB5, and that's why Newsom is saying he's going to keep trying to negotiate with them because they've talked to him and they've told him, look, if this goes through, we might not be able to function as a business, not be in business. We just might not be able to be a business anymore.
I can definitely agree with that.
It's a little risky in that Uber could be put out of business, but I think that that's probably unlikely because the people like to have Uber as a service. But AB5 is not where you want to end up, but it's a negotiating tool. And I can't believe anybody says, I don't like AB5 because AB5 is it's like the gun in your hand. It's got all the power.
Do you
You see
think
what I'm
do you
saying?
think there's any way for us to go back to 80-20 or 75-25?
I will tell you this: if it's a choice between them having to have 2 million employees nationwide and them going back to 80-20, they'll take 80-20. This is what you guys don't get: is they cannot have 2 million employees. It would be impossible to manage. So they're really up against the wall. They're bluffing when they say, "Oh, we'll put you on a schedule." Who at Uber would do the schedule?
Oh, I totally agree. Because I don't see how they can't even manage their own call centers right now. So I don't.
Right. So this is where the professor's 100% right, is that AB5 is a negotiating chip, and it's the biggest chip that you could ever imagine, because it will put Uber out of business. Not that they'll pull out of California. It will put them out of freaking business.
Well,
They cannot manage the people. They're really, look, Dustin, the depreciation per mile is 58 cents, the government says, and Lyft is paying 35 cents a mile. How much respect do they have for the drivers right now?
oh, it's zero. Totally.
So how can it be any worse than 58 cents is the depreciation and 35 cents is what we're paying? And what could be worse than that? And don't think Uber won't follow. Uber's going to do the same damn thing if they could get away with it.
Oh, but I don't think they will, because I think they're noticing Lyft's. I don't think Lyft's going to be getting away with it for much longer. That's why they haven't spread it to all the
But
markets.
that's why they pushed it too far, and that's why AB5, I don't know if it'll pass or not. There's going to be negotiations. But to just say, "Oh, we don't want AB5," anybody who says that just doesn't understand what they're talking about.
And I mean, and that's possible. People might not, because they don't know what's going on with AB5.
If you give up AB5, what do you have to fall back on? Then we're going to do programs, Uber should go back to 80-20. And Uber will just say, "No, we're not going to do 80-20. We're going to do 40 cents a mile." What are you going to do about it? AB5 is dead. AB5 is the only thing the drivers got for negotiation.
Or, and that's not true, or they could just stop driving. If they stop driving, that's going to also do it.
But Dustin, why do you think people are driving? Because they're desperate for the work. If they could find something better to do, they would do it.
That is true. And some people are saying AB5 is retroactive, meaning if that does go into effect.
But AB5, get this, AB5 is never going to happen because Uber won't be able to function under it. That's what I keep telling you this, and Professor says the same thing. They can't manage the people, so it's impossible. AB5 ties the hands of Uber to the point they can't be in business. Now, some people might say, "Well, then I won't be able to drive for Uber." Well, Uber will have to make changes as far as making a fair deal with drivers. The fair deal should be 80-20.
Exactly.
You're
And that's
using-
all I
think
want.
about it.
That's all everybody wants, I think.
But you're using your car, you're using your gas, you're using your time, and they're paying 35 freaking cents a mile. It's a freaking joke.
Yeah, that's why I tell people, don't drive for that 35 cents. You just can't. I don't
they
care
do
how
anyway.
much money I would need. I
Dustin,
couldn't drive for that.
Dustin, are you living? I live in Arizona. A lot of people live in California. People are desperate, man. They're living on the side of the street.
Yeah, I heard Cali is pretty bad about that. So yeah,
Right.
I don't
No,
doubt it.
I love your programs. You're good, but you got to understand, AB5 isn't where you want to end up. It's for negotiation.
Oh yeah, and I'm glad. Like I said, I was glad it's not in my market yet. So that way, I want to see what all happens over there and what they go down. So that way, that's gonna like pave the road for what the possibilities could be for the rest of the nation. That's what I think.
They're going to make it. Here's what's going to happen. They're going to make it. Now, the only thing I don't like about this is Newsom. I don't trust him. He might make a deal that's not that great for drivers. We don't really have a negotiator. That's a big problem.
That's the problem. That's
That
the
is
problem.
The problem. And that I agree with. We don't have anybody on our side. We got Newsom. That's the guy who's doing the negotiation. So that part of it is, he might make a little bit better deal, but we could get a lot better deal.
Oh, I'm sure we could. That's the
The
thing.
weakness, Dustin, the weakness is we don't have a negotiator. That part is true.
Definitely, it really is, and that's why when they're coming to the negotiation table and everything else, it's like, but who's going to be at this damn table? We didn't elect anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, that's a problem. I mean, I think AB5 is a great negotiating chip, but we don't have a negotiator to
Yeah, like,
negotiate with.
who's
That
holding the chip?
That part's a big problem. I'll agree with that.
You know what I mean? Like, who's holding this chip at the table? That's what I want to know.
It's just kind of floating out there. See, the state Senate in California is pretty good. They voted for it overwhelmingly. But Newsom took a lot of money from Uber, and he's the final say on this thing. So in that way, we're kind of probably in trouble. But at least for right now, this is the first time we've had Uber's back up against the wall, and Lyft. They're back up against the wall. So to just say, "Oh, I want to give it away because I don't want to be an employee," you're never going to be an employee.
Yeah, I don't think they could. They can't do it.
They couldn't schedule one city in California, let alone the whole state of California.
But that's why I'm saying that.
I mean, that would just be total chaos. Well, who's going to do it? Derek Kay is going to stay the weekend and print up a schedule on his spreadsheet? I mean, come on. But the
Could you imagine
is we
that?
don't have a negotiator.
Yeah,
and
we
that's
definitely.
a big problem.
Yeah, we definitely
Anyway,
need a negotiator.
Dustin, you're awesome, man. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Gary. Thanks for calling in, man. Be safe out there.
Thanks, Dustin. Bye.
All right. That was a good call. It was a good debate. See? And that's what a lot of people need to realize, too. Like he said, they may be threatening us with all this. We don't really know what will happen, but it just doesn't sound very feasible that they could control us. Right now, it's hard enough. They're controlling us right now to a point. Okay? But we all still have the choice of clicking that app on or not. Thank you so much for the super chats, guys. I appreciate that. Let me come back up here and read this real quick. AB6, let's make Uber independent again. Zekamuru. Hopefully I said that right. I want more money too, but the government will make this worse. This will not end well. Also, please start to diversify people. I totally agree, guys. Everybody needs to diversify. Put everything in so many. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. You want to be doing everything possible. Do all the gigs out there at once that you can handle. So that way, every minute that you're out there trying to make money, you can make the most money. And thanks, Retro. I appreciate you too, man. I don't know how far back you were, but I appreciate it, man. Did you say something with it? I don't see it. It's so far back. Thanks, Dark. Dark. Dar wishes he was an independent contractor. Then he could sell his stock. I so totally agree with that. You know he would. Yeah, I can't fall. It's way far back. But thank you, Retro. All right, let's see who we got. Oh, every time I answer this one phone call, it just hangs up automatically. There we go. What's going on? You were live. Who are we talking to? All right, I don't know why it's doing that. What's going on? You're live once again. Who are we talking to? Hello? Okay. Well, I guess they probably agreed with us as well. No, it was a real person, because this person's been calling a couple times. I don't know why they didn't talk. 57 number, guys. Okay, you got to call the other one. Number, stop it. In California, stop calling that number. You got to call the other one. You're going to screw up the stream. Here we go. What's going on? Who's this?
What's up, Dustin? It's Chris from Rideshare Stories.
Hey, what's going on? Damn number, it's messing me up.
Calling in and do a little debate, or at least talk about it.
That's what's up. Everyone, make sure you check out Chris, Real Rideshare Stories channel, too, guys. He's got great content. I've even used it. I'm going to be using some of his videos. So make sure you guys check it out. But go ahead, Chris. What do you think about all this, man? What do you think about AB5?
I've said it many times. I'm not a fan of it, but to me, it's now a step in a direction where it's kind of putting Uber and Lyft and other platforms where they've been screwing people, that they're actually kind of like now putting them up against the wall. So I don't think AB5 is the answer. I mean, if those things with Lyft are true, where they're going to say there's a schedule or there's a place and time that you can work, and you can only work for one platform over the other, or this, that, the other, and it's going to be tough on drivers. But I think there's got to be some sort of hybrid, either where you get like employee benefits you get, better pay, or even if you work towards like getting time off or something, like you take a certain amount of rides and it's like, oh, you get like, I don't know, $20, or like something that'll make it like paid time off almost, where you work towards it, or you build some sort of like 401k-esque style.
But do you think Uber could afford all that too?
You know what? Yeah, that's the problem. The biggest issue is the fact that they're in the price lock, where you have to appease passengers, because now passengers go from one app to the other and find out what's cheaper. So it's all about you might have to raise rates on both ends in order for them to be able to do anything.
I totally agree.
I mean, if they're making, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, if they're pledging those each $30 million to fight AB5 for a...
when they could have took all that money and put it towards paying drivers more money.
Exactly. You could do that. Or if they actually come up... the whole ballot measure is supposed to be, from what I've actually just looked at, it's supposed to be like an AB6, you could call it. But
Dark Road Run has coined that now.
Yeah, that's where I got it from. So good job, Dark Road Run. But yeah, essentially that's what it is. And, it looks great on paper to a point, but, if I'm averaging on the low end $20, $21 an hour in my market, and I'm usually making 25 or 30 or even more because it's the times that I drive in that, are they going to pay higher if you make over that money, or are they going to say, no, $21 is your set rate, or whatever the rate might be?
Yeah, I'm curious. That's what I'm saying. I'm curious to all that is too. But hopefully, like Gary was saying, hopefully it will never happen, and hopefully they're just going to settle and do something better for drivers. But like we were also saying, who the hell is actually representing drivers out there? That's what I want to know.
Oh, yeah,
is who is holding this bargaining chip everyone keeps wanting to say. AB5's the bargaining chip. Who the hell is holding that chip and is going to have the driver's best interest and not have their own ulterior motive to what's going down? That's what I'd like to know. And
exactly. Drivers are just pawns in this game right now.
Oh, yeah. Remember, like it says, you're either pawns or kings. And right now, we are all pawns. And what do you think about this stupid article that came out saying we're not the core to their business?
I want to offer a little difference of opinion on that. And that I'm wondering if they're just trying to use certain terminology to try to avoid AB5 altogether.
Do their loophole?
And they're just trying to curtail certain words, kind of like if you look at like certain legal jargon with contracts and that, it's put in specific terms and terminology that if it's just tweaked a little bit, it can either be null and void or whatnot. So, I'm wondering if they're just trying to play stupid or play smart and say, oh no, they're not at the core of our business. Our core business, because then otherwise it doesn't pass the ABC test. So that I'm wondering if they're trying to use any means that they can to try to say, oh, no, we don't pass the ABC test because A doesn't qualify. That's
true. They did say they would do anything by any means necessary to make sure we don't turn into employees, because they know they can't afford it. They'd all lose all their extra money that they're getting for their salaries, and they could potentially go out of business.
Exactly. So it'll be very interesting over the next few months to see what ends up happening and where to go. But it's going to be a long legal battle back and forth, no matter how it goes, whether it is signed into law or it's not. It's going to be a big battle back and forth between, where drivers again are going to just be the pawns, unless some way somehow we can all band together and say, look, this is what we need to do. This is the best for drivers, even if it's as independent contractors, where you can't necessarily unionize, but I don't want that either. But we can still band together as drivers.
I don't believe unions have our best interests at heart either. So,
Oh God, no.
I mean, that's just my opinion, and you know, I'm glad you agree, but you know, some people may not agree with that. But I don't know. I don't want to trade one dictatorship for another one.
Yeah, and who has the best interests at heart? Would it be drivers? Yeah. So if drivers can get together and say, look, this is where we want to go, this is what we want, this is what we require, you know, maybe we can actually make movement where there is somebody at the table.
I totally agree, because all this talk about negotiations and everything else, and it's like, who the hell are they negotiating with? It's like, I didn't get the phone call. You know what I'm saying? I don't know anybody else did. Harry didn't get the call. Professor didn't get the call. So I don't know who the heck is actually supposed to be negotiating on the driver's side with the drivers in mind.
Exactly.
And then who's to say, like if they said, if it's a senator guy, we all know they can be paid and bought for, you know what I'm saying? That's how the government works. You want something, you pay for it.
It's crazy, though, if you really dive into it, because it's such a complex issue. It's not just Uber and Lyft or other gig platforms.
Oh yeah, it's not as black and white as people would like to think it is. There's so much more entailed into it that it's like mind-boggling to think about it all. And I'm just glad I'm not in that market. So whatever does go down is not going to necessarily directly affect me right away. But you're in New York. How does the New York system work? You have guaranteed there in at least New York City. I don't know if you drive in that part of it at all. But how does that work?
New York. So New York City's different because it's just the 5 boroughs. All the rest of New York State and Long Island are considered upstate New York market. So it's a whole different market. It's a whole different beast. But yeah, they have a minimum wage that they have to keep when they're driving in New York City.
And it was like $17.50 or something, right?
Yeah, I don't remember what it is offhand. But it's.
Have you heard anything from fellow drivers out there talk about it? Like, are they happy with it?
Not really. I haven't heard for or against.
Yeah, and it's been a while now, and I just wanted to make sure I'm not the only one that hasn't heard anything. So any New York drivers out there, please email me. If you have this minimum wage already that's been in play for quite a while now, let us know. We want to know what's going down. That's what I'm surprised no one's tried to interview anybody or anything yet. For the simple fact of AB5, what they're saying isn't so far different than what has already happened in New York City.
Yeah, the only difference is they're not independent or they're still technically able to go online when they want, and there's no schedules as far as I know.
There's just a driver cap now, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's pretty much just like a mandatory minimum wage. Whenever you're online, that's when it starts going.
Someone said this on the phone isn't a driver. Yes, he is a driver. It's Real Rideshare Stories. He drives. He shows videos of himself driving, guys. He's in New York. He does drive. Oh, you gotta love the trolls, bro.
It's all right. Let them talk. They're just they don't understand the reality. But
like I said, check in the description, guys. I even have his channel listed in there. Go check it out.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So yeah, I mean, other than that, I could talk a lot about it, but I mean, let's get if you want to get some other callers on, go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a couple more. We've already done an hour now, so I gotta hurry up and try to get to dinner here soon too. Oh man, it's 6:30 already. Jesus. All right. All right.
Nice talking to you. Hopefully.
Thanks, man. And I think me and Real Rideshare Stories are actually going to be doing a collab tomorrow, guys. And I'll make sure I post that in my community tab when we're going to do it, so that way you can go to his channel and check us out.
Sounds good. Yes, we'll be looking forward to that.
All right, bro. You be safe, and I'll talk to you either later or tomorrow.
All right, sounds good. See ya.
All right, late. All right, I'm gonna take my final caller here. What's going on? Who we talking to? What's going on? Who we talking to right now?
What's up, cool?
What? And then I hung up. Oh, Bam, you still in the chat, Bam? Why don't you call in, Bam? Let me get your 2 cents real quick. I'll make you my last caller. What's going on, Bam? I know you're out there. I can see some chick attacking your neck right now. I know you're out there. Oh, man. Yeah, for some reason, that one hung up. It's the same one that called before and then it hung up. What's going on, Bam? Call it in. Call in, Bam. Post a number for him, guys. Someone post a number again. Because for some reason it was wrong on my hat. So one of my mods, look at the number. It's in the description. I have it. It says call in while live. It's the 646 number. So what are the employees going to do when the scheduling app is flaking? Support will say, sorry, it's an app. You have to expect issues. Oh, I like that. And I think that it is so true. Hey, Lake County, post the number so Bam can call, because I think Bam got lost. Phone keeps cutting me. That's a sharp phone. Oh, here we go. I think this might be Bam. I don't know. We'll find out. What's going on? Who we talking to?
Yo, what's up, YouTube?
It's your boys. Keep it going.
It's your boy Bam Bam. No limitation rideshare. I'm back.
So what's up, Bam? You're out there doing all this. What do you think about all this, man?
You know what? Can you hear me okay? My AC's blasting. Hold on.
Yeah, I hear you.
Is that better?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
All right, cool. Man, honestly, like, I think a lot of the callers that I've gotten, I've been in and out because I've been doing rides, but I think a lot of the callers kind of have it right that this is a bargaining chip, yes, but I do agree with you that a lot of this stuff is political, man. It's beyond us. I mean, they're either doing it as a way, like, you think about it, like, the state's trying to get more money from Uber and Lyft. I mean, this is like a Fortune 500 multi-billion-dollar company that's been greedy and selfish the entire time. So there's something in it for the state as well.
I totally agree. Totally agree there. There's got to be something.
And then as for being employees, I mean, everyone, I think not everyone agrees, because I've seen community tabs saying, like, some people do want to be employees and they want the benefits and stuff like that. And in California, a lot of the companies, they already have those. You know, like, those are workers' rights for employees. I mean, come on, like, we kind of see how Uber and Lyft are really kind of showing their true colors with this whole thing, because they instead of spending over $100 million, and they could have just raised the rates like they said they were gonna do, and instead, like, they're spending over $100 million just to fight this thing. And it's like, this thing wouldn't have gone any further if they would have just raised the rates like they said they would in the very beginning.
I know, right? It's like, it must be nice to have money to burn like that. So what do you think?
I mean,
What do you think about this whole, Uber said we're not the core to their business? What do you think about that?
I mean, Uber's been making claims like that for a long time. We're not a rideshare company. We're not a transportation industry. We're a tech company. I mean, they've been dancing around that stuff for a long time, dude.
And
I mean, you probably want to hear it. Like, yeah, the drivers are the core. I mean, the riders are how they make their money, though. We're the middleman. We are Uber and Lyft's biggest expense. So in that sense, yeah, we are the core of their business. The riders are getting nowhere without us.
Exactly. I totally agree there. So are you for or against the AB5?
I'm kind of trying to reserve bias and see how this plays out, because in all reality, I can't say that I'm for or against because it doesn't affect me. It's really the people.
And that's how I feel.
You know what I mean? And then we'll see how it plays out from there. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to say that, you know, I want the bill to pass or I don't want the bill to pass. So nobody take that wrong. But I really don't know how.
Oh, they're gonna take it wrong, man. Someone's gonna take it wrong.
Of course, it's the internet. Of course, I know.
But I can say that even though I'm in the same boat as you, it doesn't affect my market. But I kind of want to see what happens if it did pass, because I think, I mean, and maybe if you agree with me, let me know, that if this does pass and something happened like that and they have to make a change and they either, you know, pull out or give drivers what they want, I wonder how it's going to affect the rest of us states. That's what I want to know. Is it going to be a good thing for the rest of us? Or they're going to be like, oh no, we better hurry up and raise rates before all these other states follow suit and try to do the same thing?
I think they'll only follow suit if it coincides with a political agenda. I really think that that's the way. Like, how many rideshare drivers are there in the United States? I know there's
like 2 million, I think, or something.
Chicago. How much?
I think like at least over a mil, close to 2. I think maybe 1.5 million, 2 million.
I mean, that sounds right. I wanted to say between 1 and 3 mil, but I mean, that's a lot of votes. You know what I'm saying? So I think that this is going to come down to like a political agenda, and if it matches with a political agenda, and people just want votes.
And we all know California is like its own country. It's definitely.
It really is.
They definitely
like
live their own
state,
thing.
Big time. Like, don't mess with it. Don't mess with our, this is our land.
Yeah, that's what, New York, Cali, and Texas. They're pretty much the 3 big ones that they do their own thing.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to a political agenda, and I think that a few states will start to follow, and then I think it's going to probably become, if it does pass, and they have to pull out of a huge state like California where it's going to cost them so much money. But then again, on the other side of the, like you said, bargaining chip, think about how much money rideshare brings to all businesses. Like
so
airports.
much.
Airports make millions of dollars off that little airport fee they have in our fare. Airports, bars, right? At the end of the night, people getting home. I mean, taxis are going to be happy, but taxis don't have the service or the conveniency or affordability like Uber and Lyft do.
Exactly, because they are true independent contractors. We are just we like to think we are, but I think Uber does have a sense of control. It's almost like the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be a part of Uber Pro, you got to go along with the guidelines they give you. Otherwise, you lose it, and then it's useless.
Yeah. I agree. I just think it's gonna like California's kind of shooting themselves in the foot by doing this if Uber and Lyft pull out. But at the same time, it's like Uber and Lyft, they need some sort of wake up call that this could potentially go further and other states will follow.
I totally agree with that. They need a smackovich of reality back to their faces. Like, yo, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You cut our rates, you change it all. Here we go, Bam. Here's my last question right here. Do you think an 80-20 split, if they went back to that, or 75-25, you think that would make drivers happy? Or would you be happy?
Yeah, of course. I think 80 I think 75, 25, 80, 20 is fair like it used to be, but they didn't have these problems when they if they would just raise the minimum fare also. I mean, people get these $2.25 fares.
Oh, I hate those.
I mean, come on. We didn't have all these complaints. If you raise the minimum fare to like $6-7 just for going a mile, if it's a mile trip, I mean, I think that would
that seems fair. I think that's
so
fair.
Many short distance fares,
especially with all those pool riders and stuff.
And then, as for the rates, yes, 80-20 I think is a good split.
Okay, I just wanted to see if you agreed with me on that, because I think before all this went down, I'm trying to remember, before they changed the rates and we all had to sign the new agreement, I don't remember people really complaining about money. You know what I mean? No. It was more about...
Well, 2K was easy. You didn't have to try. It just went online.
Yeah. So it just makes me wonder. It's like, why would they just had to screw up a good thing? They had to try to say, oh, we're gonna improving the app for you. We don't want app improvements. Just leave stuff alone. It wasn't broke. Why fix it?
Right. And people will pay it. That's the crazy part, is that people will pay those rates. They
Exactly.
did when it first came out, and there was way more surge pricing with the multiplier. And
Big
people still
time.
pay it.
Big difference. I mean, they were paying what? Probably like at least an extra 40 to 50% more than they are now, and we're just still paying it. They weren't losing any business.
They would pay it, but instead they got greedy and they wanted to take over the taxi cab. You know, they wanted to really just fucking.
And New York shows it. And New York also is a good example because they raised the rates there for riders, and riders are still taking trips. So that means it's still working.
Right. Exactly. Point in case.
Exactly.
So the multiplier, you know, what is it? It's like 50 cents a minute. It's like, what's the mileage rate up there?
I haven't got to change mine yet, so I don't know yet. I can't wait till I do. But people tell me I think it's $1.52 or something here,
It's something like
or
that.
$1.42 or something. I don't remember.
Still paying it.
I can't
They're
wait.
still paying it. You know?
Yeah. But thanks for calling in, Bam. My other phone's about to die on me. I'm gonna have to end this stream. I appreciate you calling, guys. Make sure you check out.
And I'm gonna get back out there.
All right, man. You be safe, bro. Make sure you guys check out Bam's No Limitation Rideshares channel, guys. Okay, check it out. Go subscribe.
Take care, everyone. Later.
All right. Peace out, Bam. Watch your neck, bro. Watch your neck.
Thanks.
All right, man.
Later,
Late. All right, guys. You have heard it. We've gone through probably at least 10 to 15 different callers. Maybe a couple more. I don't know. My phone's dying, guys. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. As always, check the description below for extra information and tips. You keep doing your thing. You get your money. You stay safe out there. Thanks again for joining me, guys. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed yourself. And yeah, for all those people that are just starting or anything else, skip to the first 10 minutes when I got the phone calls to start working. But all right, guys. You know the drill. In the end, you're going to either Uber on or don't. Peace out, guys.